they all earn $15. We're on page 11. They all earn $15 over the weekend. Christy earns an additional $3 a day. So $3 on Monday, $3 on Tuesday, so on. Samantha earns an additional $1.50 each day. $1.50 plus $1.50. Connie spends $2 a day. So she's buying a bag of chips every day. Julie neither spends any of her money nor earns additional money. So what's up with Julie? What does she stay at?
She's not working.
She's not working during the week. So how much money does she have during the week?
15.
Just 15. No.
Oh.
So on Sunday, they all get $15, right? One girl spends $3. Gets additional $3. So maybe she takes out the trash each day, and her parents give her $3 as a chore money. Then Samantha gets $1.50 for washing the dishes. You get $1.50. Connie, she doesn't earn any money. She's spending money on chips, on Arizona drinks, on chocolate. And then Julie, sounds like Miss O'Malley, she doesn't spend any money. Saving it. Or I don't know what. All right.
So you don't spend no money?
Yeah, no, actually I do. You know what I'm really bad at?
Saving?
Spending gift cards. I will get gift cards and then not spend them. Ever.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
What's the point of buying them?
I know. I will receive gift cards and I'm like, ooh, cool. And I put them in a drawer and I never spend them.
So you still have it? Did you just give it to
Give it to him.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Or you know what else I don't spend? Rewards. You know how sometimes you have an app?
Oh, on McDonald's, right?
No. Someone even said you have a lot of points. I'm like, I know. I can't
use it
spend them.
every day, miss.
I don't know. But then I have a lot of points for a free. Yeah. And then I don't spend it.
I love McDonald's.
I don't know.
My friend only has limited points on McDonald's.
How many?
1 million.
1 million? Hey.
My friend only has one.
Anyways, so here we go. Back to this. Okay, so on day 0, do you guys see here? These are your days. So this is day 0. Oh, it says right there, day 0. She has $15. Now Christy earns an additional $3. So after day 1, how much money does she have?
18.
18. So we're going to add $3 to the 15. So now she has 18. Then she gets how much more?
$3 again.
$3. So what's 18 plus 3?
24. No, 21, sorry.
21. All right, keep going. What are we adding by? We're adding 3. So use your fingers. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Just keep adding $3. Keep adding $3.
Done.
Fingers. Add 3. Add 3. Add 3. Okay, so we're good? Oh, what is the rule? So what are we changing by? Okay, what are we changing by each time? What are we adding? 3. What is our starting point?
15.
15. So remember, when you write your equation, it's y equals rate of change x plus what goes at the end?
Plus starting point.
Plus starting point. It's not going to fit. Rate of change starting point. This is important. I got to tell Miss J this. Okay, so what's our equation for this one? What's our rate of change? 3. What's our starting point?
15.
So what equation would you write?
3x plus 15.
Nice. 3x plus 15 because the 3 is what we're changing by and the 15 is our starting point. We understand that? We okay with that though? Alright, now let's look at Samantha. Let's remind ourselves what Samantha did. Samantha earns an additional $1.50. So we're adding $1.50 each time. We start with 15. What's 15 plus $1.50?
64.50.
Good. All right, go slow on this one because you're adding $1.50. What's 16.50 plus $1.50?
150.
Keep adding $1.50. $1.50.
1850. 1850. Wait. 17.
Stop bothering people. Okay, keep all the way going. This is what I'm going to be grading. Definitely grading this line. It's a lot harder to do.
Is this still miss?
Well, I just had a student say, I don't know how to do this.
Oh,
No, it's good. No, wait. No. No, yes, sir. So add $1.50, add $1.50, add $1.50. You go on the side and add 60, 50 plus $1.50.
What? You
So 3 is what we're changing by. That's what we added. We added 3, right? And then 15 is when we started. Yep. And then our X, where's your X out? Alright. Keep adding, so you want to go on the side and go 60. Alright. Connie. What's up with Connie?
Oh, she gets $2 per day.
She spends $2 a day. So she starts with
$21.
okay. So she starts with 15, then she spends $2. So what's 15? Take away $2.
13.
So now she's at 13. And then she takes away another $2. Where's she at?
11.
11. All right, keep going. Now we're taking away $2. So use your fingers and take away $2. Dude, come on, catch up. I'm not filling out any more answers. I am grading them though.
Wait, 9 minus 2 is 6. Mister, we worked on Jimmy or Julie.
I have a question about the equations. I kind of forgot to do Samantha's equation. What's Samantha's equation?
1.50
Plus 50.
plus
No. 1.50.
X plus
1.50.
Are you sure? Have you tried? Try it.
Isn't it?
I don't know. There's I don't even see your keyboard a teacher, but I know like exactly key works and those keys work. And I was telling Colty, I'm like, I think your key works. So I'm wondering if your key. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know what I'm saying. Where were we at with Connie? Connie, what changed?
2x minus.
No.
No?
2 minus 2x. 2 minus x.
No, minus
Plus-
2x
no.
plus 15.
2 minus 2. 2x minus 15.
No.
Negative 2x plus 15.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Now listen. You're 0. It's a positive number, right? Positive number. So you're going to have it as plus 15. The minus 2 is not this. This is where you start. You start at a positive 15. Now I'm taking away 2. So that, Chris, is what we call a negative 2. Negative number, negative 2x. So this equation would be negative 2x. If you write minus 15, that means you started with negative dollars. We didn't start with negative dollars. Tiffany, we started with positive 15. All right, the last person is Julie. What's up with Julie?
Yeah.
No, so what are these numbers?
0, all 0. No, 15, sorry, silly me, 15.
She's 15 across the board, right? There's no change. 15 across the board. What equation would you write?
15x.
15x.
No,
No,
0x.
0x
Just
plus
X.
15.
Just X. X plus 15.
Zero x and x is the same thing.
All right, what's your equation?
Oh my.
Okay, what are we changing by?
0. You're not adding or
So 0 times x. You're not changing by anything, right? Plus
15.
15, Eileen.
Isn't it just X? Really, what it said?
No, but Dylan, Alex, we're going to take it one step further.
Yes.
Because if it is 0 times x, what is 0 times x?
0.
0. Does it matter what number x is?
No.
No. So 0 times x gives me 0. What's 0 plus 15?
0. No, 15. 15, sorry.
So this is also written as just y equals 15. If you have a 0x, you can technically get rid of it because 0 times x is 0. You're just left with 15. You're not left with x because if you're left with x, it would be 1x. You're changing by 1? Nope. Remember, in front of your x, there's always an invisible 1. Okay. All right. Fill in the table if you haven't finished. And the next thing is we're going to graph it. So you see how all of these are blanks? That's what I'm grading. That's what I'm grading. These blanks is what I'm grading.
Oh, so you should have blank.
Bro,
Then you'll get a 0.
I know, she's grading that.
I'm grading this. I started you, and you were supposed to do them on your own. Okay, now we're graphing them. These are our points. 0, 15. 1, 18. 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 21. So we are graphing these numbers. We're graphing these numbers here. And then we're creating the line. I'm going to do it in the same color I just highlighted. Okay, so I graphed these numbers for Christy. I highlighted the numbers I graphed. And then I'm going to label this Christy. And there's just a shortcut for Samantha. So everybody graph Christy with the ruler. That's around your area.
I wish someone passed me the ruler. Miss,
Yes.
can you pass me a ruler?
Miss, these rulers look brand new.
Some of them are.
So the old method then.
You put the other ones too or no?
Okay, now for Samantha, I have a shortcut for you. You know how Samantha has decimals?
Yeah, you just put it in the middle.
Or you can just graph the 0, the 2, the 4, and the 6, because those are not zeros. So you skip.
Wait, so miss, do we round up?
No, I skip this one and graph this point. And graph this point and graph this point.
So only graph the whole number without
Yes.
the R.
And then when you use a ruler, guess what's going to happen? It's going to hit these numbers.
Yeah, yes,
without
miss,
you-
You're right.
Thanks. Appreciate that. So,
So it's
this number was 18, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to graph the 15, and then I'm going to skip the 1. I'm not gonna put a dot on the 1 because it's a decimal. I'm going to go to 2, and 2 is 18. So I'm going to go up to 18. And I'm going to skip the 3. I'm going to graph the 4. What's the 4?
21.
I'm going to go to 4 and then 21. It should, and then it should hit your 16.5 when you do a straight line. And I'm going to color it the same color I did the highlight. And then I'm going to write Samantha on the end of it.
Who said it was funny?
All right, and then Connie.
I think I made a mistake. Just like this. Right here, and it's supposed to be like that, right? But like that one's over here.
Yeah, but not this one. This is 5. It's supposed to be 6.
Oh.
6 is your whole number. So you erase that 5.
For Connie?
What's up with Connie?
Stop, please.
What's up with Connie's line? What's the difference between the other lines and Connie's line?
I'm
Connie's
just going down, so how much instead of going up, you're just putting it down, right?
Yep. And then what's up with Julie's line? They're all straight lines.
No, but like not vertical.
They're how do you call this? You should have 3 lines, and then we're gonna do the 4th line right now. She has no friends. She cooks at home.
Just like Sonic.
Someone has no friends. Oscar.
It's cool. Going out's expensive. When I was a kid, a movie cost like $2. Popcorn, $3. Now,
The popcorn's $9.
yeah. All right. Those are the 4 graphs we should be seeing on your paper. You will be turning this in. Now make sure it connects to 15. They should all start at 15. They should all start at 15. They should all start at 15. Very good, Greg. Now, there's one. If you look at the assignment, what does the assignment say to do? There were some issues with Canvas.
Yeah, man, I think I'm done. So do we take a picture of it now?
Okay, no. We have.
12.
Okay, this is what I'm going to grade on page 11. And on page 12, I want you to do letter C and letter F only. Need you to answer letter C and F, and then take a picture. Only going to ask you to answer 2 questions on the back. What do they have in common on the graphs? What's similar?
Only C and F, right?
And compare the rules, the equations of Christy and Samantha. How are they different? And then we're going to submit to Canvas if Canvas is working.
Wait. Compare the votes of Christina and Samantha. How are they different?
So the rules are like the rate of change and starting point.